Judge, this is the case of All in the Family.
Listen, I've got 2 people in my courtroom and a whole bunch of people on a witness list. I don't know who's related to whom or what they want to talk about. Stick with me and we'll figure it out together.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Bradon Chapman and Tionna Mater. The 2 of you have been together for a year and a half. You do not want to be together anymore. Mr. Chapman is suing Ms. Mater in the amount of $650 for the value of a desktop computer and microphone. But before we get to that, Mr. Chapman, I'm going to ask you to tell me a little bit about your relationship and why you're here today.
I am here because, first and foremost, I'm addicted to lust. You feel what I'm saying?
You're addicted to lust.
Lust, not love. I mean, because, yeah, lust. Lust. It's a hell of a drug. I'm telling you that. It's a hell of a drug. Listen. I thought this beautiful woman here, with, you know, American Gangster with Denzel was like blue magic, but turned out to be a bad batch, you know what I'm saying? It's not her fault. I'm a creature of habit, and we rushed into something, and it kind of feels like this relationship has been built on lies. A whole lot of lust. Like, look, who won't want to lust with me? What you talking about, baby? Talk to me. I'm not cocky, I'm just saying. We was lusting, and then on top of that, a lot of deceit and what some people say betrayal. She's very insecure, though. I mean, we got some issues outside of the lust, but the first one I would say would be her insecurities. Like, I do music, you know what I'm saying? She don't like when, look, don't look at me like that, she gonna get upset. She's gonna get mad, she's that insecure, you can't look at me. But I have this one female artist, you know what I'm saying? We've never done anything that's like my friend, you get me?
Your friend? Or is it more than friend?
Friend, all right?
Friend
so that's my
benefit.
friend. Anyway, one day, right, I'm supposed to go to the studio. I'm supposed to, you know, look, I get fly, you feel me? I get fly. This woman took it to the extent, she don't do the laundry, I mind you, to take the dirty and clean clothes and mix them up so I wouldn't have nothing to wear to go to the studio. Like, come on now, I can't be out there dripping sauce looking like a boss and she got my clothes smelling like tartar sauce. People won't want to be around me. What studio I'm going to? So then, on top of that, wait, I got one better for you. The Lion King, great movie. We go to The Lion King. She's so insecure, I mind you, that as we're sitting there, she took it upon her, I think it's a setup. She knew the security guard.
First of all, it was an officer.
Police.
No, please, don't interrupt him. I want him to wear himself out so we can catch up.
I know. This is all day. I gotta get this out of here. You gotta hear this, right? So look.
I'm listening.
So we're sitting down, right? I'm watching The Lion King, you know, all about Simba, Mufasa, you know, so I'm eating. I'm doing a little phone thing, because I seen the movie, it's a little family time. You know, this woman knocked the phone out my lap on purpose. I know it was on purpose because she had 3 females sitting behind us. I know she knew them because they was kind of my type, kind of thick, had all the curves and whatnot. She wanted me to look, but you see these ears, right? I got these big ears. I hear everything. I heard them say, got it. She went to the extent to make it seem like she was down to ride for me. You know, this one here, because she rides when she wants to, but went and got her officer friend, you feel me? Came back in, pulled flashlights out, and guess where the phone was at the end of the day, Judge Toler? Guess where it was in her chair. Okay. Did she give it back to me? No, not before going through it. This woman is so insecure, she screams my calls.
Let me just, whew.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Did you set him up at the movies with 3 thick women
my
in
daughter
the
was asleep on my lap, and he went to take her. He had 2 phones, an iPhone and an Android, and they both fell. I just thought one fell, because I seen the iPhone, I grabbed it. He gonna sit there and say, oh, where's my other one?
Objection.
Stop.
All right.
I don't know. What you mean? It was in, didn't you have it? No, it fell. Okay. Moving on. So he gonna be like, oh, you need to go get that officer because somebody stole my,
I don't call the police, Miss Toler.
Stop.
I never said get the officer.
Stop.
I'm stopping. I'm shutting up.
Next trip is the chair.
What? The chair?
The chair.
Oh, God. What? Ooh, I was nervous. Sorry. I'm shutting up.
I don't have that kind of luck. Go ahead.
What? So I go get the officer, whatever. He was like, well, can you track it? I said, no, it's an Android. So he was like, all right, we'll call it. So I'm calling it, and we seen the reactions of the ladies. And he called me over. I went over. He was like, yeah, they gave it back to me. They said, oh, is this your phone? It was underneath the chair.
So the phone dropped in the middle of a movie?
No, and then she knocked it out my lap. It didn't drop.
All right. Ms. Mater, tell me a story that won't make me pass out.
we was at his this female house, right? And we had to go pick up something from him, and
Did
she
we
goes,
have to go? Or
Mr.
did you
Chapman?
I'm sorry, man. I'm just asking.
Mr. Chapman.
I'm trying to.
Have a seat.
Oh,
no, have a
damn it.
seat.
Time out?
Have a seat. Ms. Mater. I don't know. What? Go ahead.
So, you know, they talk and whatever, and then I don't know where she goes, you know, I just want to say we never did anything. Okay, I know. But why would you say that? Now that's a red flag in my head. We leave, she calling him nonstop. You couldn't say anything that you had to say to him while we was there, but you had to call him on the phone. Like, you could have said anything in front of me since y'all didn't do nothing. So later on, he would get back home, he goes, I gotta tell you something, babe, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, okay, what? And he's like, we kind of did something. What is kind of? It's either you did something or you didn't do nothing. He said, well,
I got children. I got eyes in the side of my head. Stop it.
he goes, well, she couldn't take it, so, you know, we just part ways. Oh,
Thank
okay,
you.
so y'all did do something.
No.
Mr.
So
Chapman,
now-
She talking.
Can you behave like someone other than a 12-year-old?
I
If
can
let
know.
you back
I
up?
can know.
Can you do?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I'm gonna try. My hardest. I got you. I got you. I promise.
After the chair is the door.
No, you
know what I'm
Don't
saying?
kick me out, please. Don't. Please don't. I'm ready. I'm
Now,
ready.
what do you have to say about that particular incident?
Thank you, though, for the kudos. What she say? She said she can what? See, lust. You see what it's based on? She's insecure. And she clingy, too, since we going back and forth. I can't, look, listen here. She's so clingy, right? I can't go to the laundromat without this woman. Because I told she don't do the clothes. I do the clothes. So if we're in the laundromat, why do I have to have you wrapped around me? I'm not a mother orangutan. I be walking around, her hanging on my neck. I'm like, get off of me. I love the affection, but dang, it's to the point where I don't even know my name sometimes. It's Bae, 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 baby, Bae. I'm like, sheesh, my name is Bradon, woman. I am a man. I mean, seriously. And then let me see.
Let me ask you this, Ms. Mater. He complains that your family is too involved in your relationship. Is that true?
Yeah, he feels that they are because of my son, but, you know, it's my mom. My son is the first boy in the family. It's only been me and my sister, so he's really attached to my mother, so she wants to know everything.
My phone is being blowed up with emails, text messages. Put your hand down, please, because I'm talking.
Tell it, Dad. Mr. Chapman, I understand your father, Melvin, is here. Why?
He don't, I mean, that's my dad. That's here. I mean, because he's not too keen on my lustful ways. He's not really into all this. I mean, I'll keep it honest.
We're going to
Look.
talk to Mr. Chapman right now. I mean, the big Mr. Chapman, Melvin Chapman.
Big Mel. Looking like Pastor Greenleaf out here. Look at you, dapper Dan.
Mr. Chapman, how are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
Why don't you move over a little bit so your dad can join you there at the podium? Slide over.
I'm 31.
Mr. Chapman? Mr. Chapman?
Oh, yes,
How
sir.
did all that happen?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't explain it. He's been this way since day one.
Right, just
This
all
way-
his
this
life.
way.
He just talks and he
Yes.
just... He
Yes.
can't stay on topic. He's rushing about.
Because it's so much-
Is it? Am I accurate?
You're right on point. Right on point.
What do you see in this relationship here? What's going on?
You really want me to touch on that?
I do.
Okay.
We were creeping, but couldn't keep it on the down low. Oh, sorry. Okay.
All right, let's...
I mean, come on.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry. I apologize for that. My bad.
Okay. Your Honor, the first thing that's wrong with this relationship is my son decided to pursue a relationship with a female who was in a previous relationship with another family member.
Oh, so
Okay.
we're dating within the family.
Yes.
That can be problematic. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so with that being said, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of backstabbing. My phone is being blowed up with emails, text messages. Put your hand down, please, because I'm talking.
Tell it, Dad.
I just needed to be known that I'm not in agreement with this. He wasn't raised like that, okay? There's a blood and water, okay? And there's a, you just don't do that.
Just don't do
okay?
that.
And as men, there's a man code. There's certain things that men don't do.
And that's one
And
of
this is one of them.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Now, who is Tiffany?
My
Who's Tiffany?
kid's father or sister.
My kid's father's sister. I understand she's on the phone. What does she have to say? Tiffany?
Yes, I'm here.
So why don't you tell me what you know about this relationship and what you see as the problems?
Well, what I know is this relationship, to my knowledge, began just a few weeks ago. And what I do see the problem is it's caused a lot of problem and chaos in my family and a lot of hurt. And, you know, we knew that Tionna was the whore of all whores.
Oh.
And, you know,
Well, we can say I was a whore, but you have a nonprofit of What About Our Daughters, but you can go bash another woman on Facebook? Nah, that's not what you do. That's not what you do.
Because you are a misguided daughter.
No.
Because you have a father and who needs love and will go to any
Honey,
extent,
I have a father. He just chooses not to be in my life.
And family, not raising your children, and doing
Not
things
raising
like
my
this
children.
to receive love.
Right, coming from a married woman who's dating two other men while she's married, right?
But you have a lifelong pursuit of happiness to pursue hoeing.
Coming from a woman who's bashing another woman who's married and messing around with two other men.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Those
Mr.
are lies for
Chapman.
What's up?
television.
I mean,
Those
which
are
one?
lies
Big
for
one or little one?
television.
The grown one.
I have my
Yes.
son right here.
I
who
see
can
what you
speak
mean.
About you and
this goes
trying
on
to get
around you all the
revenge,
time.
My husband and
All
everyone
the
else.
time.
Okay. Thank you, Tiffany.
Yeah, hang that up.
Thank you.
Mr. Chapman, I'm so sorry to have gotten you involved.
He involved
You seem
yourself,
like a
though.
reasonable person, and
try to be,
it's a
yeah.
messy situation. You want to have a seat over there?
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
And one thing I don't stand for is worrying about another man's private parts or another woman's private parts. Unless they was in the bedroom, you feel what I'm saying?
How did we get to private part? If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Missed the show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms, and for exclusive content, go to Apple TV. Is there something you want to tell me?
Like what? So let's start with Tiffany.
Okay, talk about Tiffany.
So she don't know what me and Brandon has going on. She could say, oh, they've been dating for a few weeks, but she don't know what really the time limits are and the time frames from when we started to when we
So
moved in.
you tell me what
We've
the
been
time
talking
frame
for
is.
about a year, and I moved in with him about 6 months ago. And just recently, that's when the family found out because we just posted something online.
So your family found out about your situation online?
No, man, my family does this. Look, I do music. You can't spend 99 cents to download my single, but you want to clock my page, baby. And one thing I don't stand for is worrying about another man's private parts or another woman's private parts. Unless they was in the bedroom, you feel what I'm saying? They don't know what this woman was doing. And whatever her past might have been, it's her past. Look,
How did we get to private part?
Because they talking about whoring and all this other stuff. How you know who she was sleeping with if you wasn't in the room? And look, I've been called everything but a child of God. I've been called slut, hoe, freak. Listen, I done own mine. My thing is this: they mad at the simple fact of what it is. Family is family. I got you. But just because you blood don't make you family. I done been through a whole lot of things where my family, you feel what I'm saying, ain't been there for me. Prime example, if you can't spend 99 cents on me, let alone spend 50 cents on a stamp to send it for me when I'm locked away, then don't tell me nothing about no family. Only time it's family involved is when somebody pass away. Oh, you done lost somebody. Look, man, all that extra stuff, look, and then to call yourself a woman of the cloth, I'm not coming for nobody, but I'm not going to sit here and let nobody get bashed, a whore this, a thought that. No, because then you want to go on Facebook and do everything else. Listen, it wasn't an issue until I went and made it public and put her in one of my pictures while I was doing music. But thank you, though, because you want to make memes. You a slut. Oh, you're such a hoe. Oh, we gonna put hands on you. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me in that sense because there's nothing to do. Why are you concerned with what I'm doing as a grown man? I'm 31. Who I choose to sleep with is who I choose to sleep with. She ain't married to that man. They got kids. I got 2 kids. Ain't nobody worried about who my baby mom's sleeping with. You feel what I'm saying? So what's the issue? No disrespect, Dad, but hold on. I'm sitting here letting it be known, like, hell nah, right is right and wrong is wrong. If another woman don't bash no woman, you tell a woman like, yo, your crown crooked, let me help you fix your crown, queen. Hell wrong with you? That's crazy. Not bash her all over Facebook. You a slut, you a hoe, all this other stuff. See, I don't care. You can call me what you want. I'm aware because I know what I'm accountable for. You feel what I'm saying? Both my baby, thing 1 and thing 2. But
so you love her.
You said what?
So you love her.
Do I love her? Oh, but love is love and love is real. But we saying this, could there be love? It was built on lust, all right? It happened how it happened. It went down, all right? Cool, it happened. But ain't nobody going to sit here and say, oh, you can sleep with her, but you can't be with her. What that look like? It's a catch-22. Now, if I was standing over there and she was like, oh, he cheating on me, doing this, that, and the third, and I was sleeping with her cousin, what would we be saying? Would you be, I still be a dog. If I'm a dog, I'm a well-trained one. I cook, I clean, I'm loyal, but I don't give a damn. I'm loyal to those that's loyal to me.
And so who are you mad at?
Who am I mad at? The hypocrites. And then I'm mad at myself, too. Because,
the people that called and your dad. But you're not mad at her.
No, man, look, I knew, she admitted to what she was doing. She's like, look, I wanted you from the time I seen you and told that man that a year ago. Now, I kept his feelings in check because, look, just because the grass is greener on the other side don't mean that the main dish is all that. So if the main dish is trash, then guess what? I'll be a side. Mac and cheese, collard greens, and pop sweet potato pie. Hell you talking about? I know what I'm capable of. I change lives, straight like that. Yo, you download my single, Pops? Did you spend 99 cents on it? No. Did you get on there and like it? No. Did they? No. But you want to retweet, oh, you a slut, you a hoe, you a freak. Oh, my cousin a dork. Quote on cousin. I'm good off that. I'm a man of respect at the end of the day. And the only reason why I'm here is because of this nonsense, because you got involved. I'm 31. Call my phone. At me and something. And I mind you, every family got skeletons. You feel what I'm saying? Every family got demons. Everybody got their own demons. But guess what? I'm the one in my family that could give 2 damns because I'ma stand on what I want and I'ma stand on what's right because of this man right here. That's all. So I'm not mad at him, I'm not mad at her. I'm mad at the onlookers that can put their 2 cents in and give an opinion that I don't need. I don't need the loose change.
So you want me to give you $650 for a computer. Tell me why.
Oh, I mean, because I do music. I need to go ahead and get my music booming. Since I couldn't go to the studio.
Why does she owe you $650
Because she threw it in the tub. Because of all this, not your family involved. She threw it in the tub. I don't play video games. I ain't PS4. No, I'm trying to get to a bag, you feel me? Because, listen, I'm a wave, and I try to tell
Did you throw his computer in the tub?
Yes.
Why?
Off emotions.
Oh, I got that part, but be a little more specific. Give me the incident that gave rise to the emotion that gave rise to the Mac in the tub.
I felt like the young lady I was talking about, I felt like he was still trying to mess with her, and she was still trying to mess with him. So, and I didn't believe that he was always going to the studio. So I'm gonna just break your laptop, and go buy a new one. Have her buy you a new one.
Or have you buy a new one, which you will. $650 in favor of Mr. Chapman. It is so ordered.